Welcome to episode number 48 of the Star Forcer Road to the Show series, and today, I did this, if you're watching today, I posted one up at 7. Sorry about that. But, I don't know, it had to go up at 1 or 7, and I had plenty of time to do it on earlier at like 11 or even 10, but I decided to do it on after lunch, and 1:25 when I'm filming this, so it really is going up at 7 p.m. So tomorrow's the rotation franchise. I believe that's in the 1 o'clock time slot, so really hopefully I can post it then. But really that might not happen. It might though if I didn't film it today and schedule it for tomorrow. I did the video to be in the right order. You might not see a link for the previous video because I would be doing it before probably. Before this video goes live probably. I'm not sure, but I'll try that at 1 p.m. tomorrow. The only way is probably if I film it today because I have to do some math over the summer. I start my math tomorrow, and I also have to do it. I think pick up stats and stuff. So really, the only time that maybe will be tomorrow, but it will be in 7 p.m. time slot if I can't get it done today, or film it and edit it and schedule it for tomorrow. And this where we are right now, July 3rd, right before July 4th. I'm not sure why the first 2 games of the series. The day game, and then night game, and day game, and then 4 ends, matches. Definitely won all 4. And next episode will be Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. We're batting 464, 39 home runs, 104 RBIs. So we're definitely making the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby, leading the NL in home runs by a lot, and then by leading Chris Bryant by 11, and then leading in the whole lead, I'm leading Mike Trout by 10. And also RBI by a lot in both leads. I mean, Chris Bryant second, 63, and then the AL, Bryce Harper, who's on the Twins, which I guess he signed with the Twins in 2019, but he wasn't on the Twins. Not trying in 2018, obviously. He was still in the Nationals, but look at that. He already has 22 home runs, and last year had 52 home runs, 138 RBIs. The previous year, 45 home runs, 100 RBIs. In 2020, he had 34 doubles. Yes, I do have my retainers, and really every time, unless I'm out eating, you're not hearing me doing this for. It could be a while, but Thanks rotation franchise Thursday, game 1 between the Twins and the Astros and Rays. I think I'm gonna do that game 3 after I'm done filming this, or I think after I did it, obviously to the All-Star game, or as soon as I finish the first half, which for some reason this year is a little later than normal. And really, it's like wasn't it like the week after? Because 4th of July was a Thursday. Wasn't it that Monday? So it was like it was on the 6th and 7th or something. But here we go. We won this game over the Yankees in New York, 10-7, 13 innings to a 3-run homer by Addison Russell. So yeah, we're gonna play the 4 innings against the Mets, and I'm gonna play obviously right after this all the games up to here, up to the All-Star break. Up to the All-Star game and Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. Now will be the next episode of Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. So here we go. Let's play the next appearance for Star Forcer. Fantastic. Let's go with hit your pitch drill. Got my plate vision tapped to 79. He wants you to not swing at more than 3 pitches outside the strike zone or it's the game. Okay. Hayward. Do it. Pinch hitting. Down 7-0. And by the way, the Mets, well, they have the #1 pitching. We're first ranked overall, and first ranked, and everything's first besides pitching. And the Mets have the first pitching, and I can tell why. That's weird. On the pitcher, because I'm pinching for the pitcher. So I had Schwarber, which is the DH obviously in New York because we're at Maritime Park. So you can see we're up. I'm not sure why I said the wild card. We're up 12 games up on the Cardinals. We won 3 straight, 8-2 in the last 10, but it's only lost 1 straight. I'm probably 7-3 in our last. So maybe still 8-2 if we're that good. But yeah, no. I'm 1 home run away from 40. OPS is 1,417. That's insane. Hit that on the nose. Yeah, the pitch. Well, I'm assuming the rest of the games. Yeah, MLB relieved me in the 6th, and only 2 hits. And Contreras had both of them. And more than 2 base runs because Contreras was 2 for 3 with 2. Had 2 singles and a walk, and Brian 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. So 2 hits. We might have had a runner in scoring position, but we never had an extra base hit in the game. Both hits were 2 singles by Wilson Contreras. Let's watch a presentation. Now that's Sturgeon. It's 4th of July.
Figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network.
So 1 doesn't look like it's MLB Network open, and second of all, it's not raining. Third, that's really it. First of all, that is to show the not MLB Network. Second of all, it's not raining. Third of all, my standard rotation franchise. We played the Cubs on 4th of July. We ended up losing this after there was runners at first and second, no outs or 1 out, and he threw it in the camera well on a bunt, and there was nobody out because why would you bunt with 1 out? They tried to get the runners at first and second, nobody out. It was a bunt. He threw it in the camera well, and we lost 5-4. After tying it because we were down a final out, pincher got a single, and then Martinez got a triple. Now, come on.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I have 452. And darn.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit and
No score. We played the Mets in 2019 NLCS. We had won in 4 games to 2.
grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first.
Why am I not seeing
this? There's 1 gone here to start the second.
I haven't watched full game. I just had to swear. And we're up 4-0. So that's good. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Let's go with drive in a run. 2 on, 2 out, and second inning. 2 in, 4-0. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Darn it! Man, 3 ground outs. The shortstop and now 2 in the center baseman. But it's 6-0. We're 0 for 2 in the air in Syndergaard. And I finally just a pitch. 0 for 4. As all of them, I believe, been on the button. As it's 7-0 in the top of the 6th. I mean, we have 706 hits only. We only have 6 hits. Yeah, I'm not diving for that.
In there, a base hit. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. In now, he 0 for 3.
Touch bomb of 7-0.
He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time.
Yeah, this might be an episode where that's 0 for 5 in the episode, 0 for 4 in this game. We're 1-0 and about to be, or 0-1 now. Oh my goodness. 0 for 4 in the game, man. 457, 39 home runs, 104 RBIs, but I want to at least get 1 home runs. I didn't 40. I want more than 40 for the All-Star break. Okay, that's for June. I've been hitting on button 0 for 5 and 0 for 6 in the episode, and we win. So series tied at 1, but really that was not a good. Contreras, who I went 0 for 5. He went 2 for 2 only. I thought we won 7-1. 0 for 5 in that game. 0 for 6 in the episode. Let's play a 3rd game of 4 against the Mets. Possibly a 4th if they sent me down, but usually they don't. Let's watch presentation. Matt Sturgeon.
We are under the lights this evening as we get set for another
It is
edition of
Mets game.
Baseball
Third
on
of
the
four,
Show.
3 out.
Tonight, we've got a
Yeah.
good matchup in store
3 out.
between
Third game
the
of
New
4
York
against the
Mets
Mets.
and the Chicago Cubs. These two.
Yeah.
Thomas Feller, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
And Rennie dropped one in the back.
He loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong.
Next episode will probably, obviously, the home run there in the All-Star game, and the next one probably like August, and then the next one gonna be like the wrap of the regular season, and obviously then the playoffs. And hopefully, if we get there, which I mean, we're first ranked in baseball, doesn't mean we can't. We're not. No one's. I mean, the Dodgers are second ranked in baseball, and they're in last place in the NL East, or at least fourth, or at the very least, they're fourth or fifth. NL West. I might have said East, West. So then at 455, which is still good. And Bader Jr. was batting like this. But then now he's batting like 405. That's because I wasn't into the season that much. So that was absolutely. So when I hit that out, I dropped like 10 points. 450. Only 4. I had no idea where that ball landed. I was 33 feet off. 40 home runs. That was absolute. But now, because I know so far in the season, when Star Forces is down, you only lose like 2 or 3 points. Not like if you're early in the season when you're batting like 450. Like not that many in May. Like they were when you did out, you. I had no idea where that landed. I thought that's where it landed. I didn't know that high though. So 40 home runs and 106 RBI. That was a 2-run shot. 3-0 though. And it's Matt Harvey. And then the third, it's 3-0 Cubs.
New inning set to get underway.
Hunter Dozier.
Bring up Hunter Dozier. Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Small.
Okay. Nothing. I just caught it and left the fly out by Hunter Dozier.
Keith Small will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run.
Majestic. Still 3-0, no runners on, 2 outs in the bottom 6. Matt Harvey's still in, throwing 71 pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he
Darn it!
The catch. And he paid a big price for it.
Here's Cespedes leading off the 7th. Nets batter in the game. I want a redemption I did in that home run distance. I didn't see it because of the sun. I was 33 feet off my desk. Went down. I should get up again. I mean, I only have that one hit in the episode. The timer at the plate. I'm still batting. And the pitcher's batting 1,000. I'm batting 454, so I only lost 10 points. But I only have one hit in the episode. So time runs on, and what I don't know if I don't get up in him. It's 7, 8, 9. And I'm third, and we only have 3 hits. I have one of them. I want to count. I'm down. Yeah, one down. Yeah, straight on the bases loaded, so let's not on dead up again. Oh, left on deck. We're at 5-1. Why are you wanting the whole world? Fly out, air, bases loaded, strikeout, single, it's 5-2, and then ground, so we won 5-2. Not bad. And now, if we can win the last game of the series, we win the game win the series 3-1. If we lose, we split. I went 1 for 3 with a homer, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Only 4 hits. And yeah. pinch hitter. Not sure what the score is. We're up 2-1. I'm leading off the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. I haven't started two games of the series. Had to hand the episode. Good job. Another home run, at least a home run by another teammate or someone I didn't mention on my home run deck. There's Hayward. I never see them bat because they bat in front of me when I'm batting third. Well, in 2019 I was batting like 5th or 6th, but now I'm batting like 3rd and sometimes 4th. But really did. And the manager says steal base, Byron Butts another home run, and also a double and an RBI. Well, definitely at least one is a home run. And I am safe at second base. Let's do down to Butson and it's Robert Dahl's man. That was a horrendous idea to go to third. Then it wasn't forced to run. I should not ran. Well, then Rizzo should have. Okay, Rizzo 2-run home run. Then they send it at the end of the day. It's 6-1. Single. It's 6-2 at the timer at the plate. Well, I thought that was a 9. It wasn't though. Okay, now it's 8-2. So we're beating up on these Mets. And yeah. So a single I can port there on the pinch hitter, and the runner not throwing out the play, and we won 8-2. So we won series 3-1. 2 of them I pinch hit for the first and fourth game. I went 1 for 1 on a single. Obviously, sure at center base. I should not went for third base. I wasn't forced to run. So we're gonna play at least one more game. Maybe because I pinch hit for 2 of those 4 games in that series, we might play the entire Nets series. Maybe. There's 9 games left. We're definitely going to play this first game. It's Kyle Hendricks versus Trevor Williams. Let's go with Ben. Let's go with Clubhouse. Let's talk to, that's our pitcher. This is the glitch I hate. He's a starting pitcher. I get they hit, but really would it be talking about a hitting performance? That's where a hitter actually hits it. I asked maybe because let's just go with that one. He says that you should get together in the tape sometime, okay? There's unfamiliar, friendly, and bro, we're on friendly right now. I'm on fire, 97 overall, switch hitter. But I throw right, switch hitter, I'm bad, and 97 diamond. Let's go with the alternate, the blue uniforms. I have a boost everybody besides the catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's kind of weird. I'm in the outfield, me, Byron Butson, Jason Hayward, Rizzo, Baez, Trevor Athlete, Russell, Brian, the infield, Contreras be on the play, and then Hendricks on the mound. We also have Simeon. They split Russell and Simeon split the time at shortstop. Let's watch a presentation by Excursion.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next.
And by the way, the real Atlanta All-Star in 2021 is in Atlanta, but in this game, I'm not sure where it is because 2020, because I guess I started at MLB Show 17. In 18, obviously, on 17 it would have been Marlins Park, but I was still in the minors. 18 was in DC. 19 it was. I'm not sure where it was in 19. They have McCutcheon still, and I forgot, this team has Aaron Judge. Yeah, I mean, they have Kipnis, McCutcheon, Judge. On the bench, I thought they had Stowe, maybe that was a different one. Maybe like Vinny J's world or something, or Dash C, I don't know. Here we go. 0-0 after 1. I'm not sure whether it was not. Well, it wasn't Cleveland in real life, but I think in this game it wasn't. I know last in 2020 it was in Tampa Bay. In 2019, I know in real life it's Cleveland, but I believe it wasn't in Cleveland. And then I can't remember where it was in 2000. In real life, I know it was in Cleveland, but in the game, I can't remember where it is. I know 2021 was in Tampa Bay. 2021 most likely won't be in Atlanta. In real life, it is, unless they switch it because of the coronavirus, but I doubt it.
Holds this one in the air out to left. Small is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
So I'm not sure where it's gonna be. It'd be funny if it was at Ridley Field at our home park. I forgot to turn on the 7-minute. Weird. I thought they had 2 runners on, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. As I'm down at 454 still, but I only have 2 hits in the 7th. Oh, there we go. That's going to be an RBI single. Runner goes first to 3rd. Runner going home is safe, and the runner going to 3rd is safe. 2 runners at the corners, 2 outs, and it's 2-0 Cubs. I'll be off on the pitch. Full count to Bryant. And that is smack right at Bello. But we're up 2-0 over the Pirates after 2 innings of play. 3 innings of play. I tap for down. Okay, it's still 2-0. Here's Josh Bell. Yeah.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Small will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So the shutout's still intact here.
Yeah, right. We're second. First is the Mets with 3.17. We're second for 3.25. We're up 2-0. I'm leading off the 6th.
Stepping into the box, Pete Small is coming off a month in which he earned national.
Whoa. For average one, I'm not sure how it's possible to have my average over 1,000 in my career. That'd be a mistake. I think it is. I think it's supposed to be 480, not 480. I think it's supposed to be 480, not 1,480. I'm up, no runners on, one out against. Still 2-0, and we only have 5 hits. They have 4. That was murder foul. But killing or hitting anyone. I completely pulled that 10,000 years foul. Not 10,000 years foul. And that ball is seriously more in track power. Judges in left field here, and we win. So it's losing. Hendricks 8 in the 3rd innings, and then Rendon did the last 2/3 innings. Trevor Williams, the starter for the Pirates, at 6 innings. I went 1 before the RBI single. I'm the 2nd notable player for Chicago. Let's play a 2nd of 3 against the Pirates, or a 3rd of 3 if they sit me down. But usually, if they don't start me, I'm usually a pinch hitter at some point. Usually, unless obviously I don't need one. Let's watch a position. Matt Sturgeon.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball.
This might be the 3rd game. Because I thought we had 61 to start the episode. I thought we had 51 going in this. We did have 50 wins. We won 2. No, we won 3. This is 7 games. We won 3 against the Mets, and now here. So this is 7 out of 3. And we're gonna play the rest of the series. And we're 2-0. Down 2-0 on a tie and run now. I might beat that out. Safe! What a base hit. 3-2 count to Brian, who's in the 2020 NL Slutter won the 2020 NL Slutter Award. NL Slutter won the 2020 won the Silver Slutter Award for third base in the NL in 2020. It says no. Anyway, here's Rizzo, man, 288. He has 15 home runs. I have 40. I want at least 42 before the All-Star break. Is that going to be a little tough play? Not really. 2-0 Pirates after 1. And now it's 5-1 with the runner at first, 1 out. But a home run here, we're back in the game. And he has 92 speed, 57 steal. It's Buxton at first. Well, not a home run, but it's a single, and the tie run's coming on deck. I have 2 singles, and I do have a home run, an RBI, and I have a hit in this episode, obviously. I have an RBI, extra base hit, and a home run. Only one extra base hit. It was home run, and I have more than one RBI. That's a ground ball. Pass ball. Time to the plate, bases loaded, nobody out. Let's go. Come on. I think it's Rizzo. Yeah, Rizzo. 2-2 count. 0 for 1 the game, bases loaded, nobody out in the third. Come on, Riz. Oh, Rizzo. Seriously, Rizzo. Rizzo just popped up the Josh Bell in foul territory. If we don't get a run out of this, I mean, we still have plenty of game left, but, I mean, a hit can make it 5-3. Yeah, so a pop out in foul territory and then a double play and we can't score. And then we're lost. Now it's 9-1. I mean, like, what is going on with that? Here's John Ryan Murphy. He was a twin way back in the day. And yeah. It's only a single because the runner had to hold up at first, or I think he was between first and second halfway. But I mean, what is going on with our pitching? It's 10-1. Runner at second, nobody out. So maybe it's the day we can 2 for 2 in the day with 2 singles. Well, that's gonna get the runner over to third, but I mean they're up by 9. I'm 2 for 3 with 2 singles. So it's 10-5, and now it's 14-5. Like, what in the world? Okay, now against a lefty, so I'm batting right-handed. Okay, 14-5 Pirates after 6. It's 14-6 now, and yay. Runner at second, 1 out, 2 for 4 with 2 singles, and it's Tyler Clippers, a twin in real life. Why does this keep happening? That might be another. Here's a. Darn it! Well, we probably lost. Whoa, I got up again. Been at 452. Okay, we're down by 5. That's just no, it's not a save situation, but it's 15-10. And it's Daniel Hudson. That's it, short 2. That was only comp with a shortstop. Go home. 2-run double. First double of the episode. No, Tyron's on deck now, so it's a save situation officially. 2-run double, 33rd double of the year. This is the insane game. Here's Chris Bryant. Rizzo's a tying run on deck. If he didn't get on, the tying run coming to the plate. No matter if I score or not, because if I score, it's a 2-run game. And that is gonna get down. Why did they show me the stop sign? Here's Rizzo coming to the plate to tie and run. This is insane. We just kept it. We could have won. We had the winning run at the time at first base, the winning run at the plate. Rizzo won, but Russell struck out. 15-13. I mean, I went 3 for 6 with a double, 2 singles, an RBI, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Butts went 4 for 5. And look at that. Both sides, I mean, everyone on both sides. So let's play a third and final game of the series. I was like, the episode would end if they sat me down, but I mean, it makes sense. So last game of the episode is ours if we win or lose. Let's watch the presentation. Now, Sturgeon.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show.
Well, by the way, in my Twins Trust and Franchise, in my Twins Trust and Franchise, we have 113 wins on the last day of the regular season. That's the Indian Down. That's going to be the next episode. We're not don't have the best record in the AL or the MLB. The Red Sox have the best record in the AL and the MLB by 1 game. They have 114 wins. We have 113. So for us to tie, they have to lose the final day of the regular season. And I believe against the Mariners, and we have to win the final game of the regular season against the Indians to tie. And I don't know who has the tiebreaker because the best record in the AL would play the winner of the wild card game. So there's a chance Twins actually won't play the winner of the wild card game. Well, obviously in 2019 was the Mariners. 2019 they did, which ended up going 129-33. So and they have 100. So they ended up having like 15 less wins than they had in 2000. So They have 113 wins right now, and they could end up doing that, which is 16 less than they had in 2019, or if they can win, then it's only 15 less. There's a chance they might not play the winner of the wild card. And they did in 2019. They played the Mariners and ended up winning, and obviously, they were junior had a walk-off single, which was off camera because back then my old camera, once it hits 30 minutes, clip ends, and then the camera's dead. Here, clip ends at 12 minutes and 45 seconds, but has much more battery life. I mean, there's 4 bars, and they still have all 4 bars on the camera. It's 4-0. And we have these games where, I mean, we almost came back in the last game. We had the timer on base, and the winner run actually came into play. Darn it! I mean, I have 1 home run, which I have 40. I want at least 42 before the All-Star break. Which, I mean, there's still 6 games after this game. So, no runners on 2 outs in the third. Adam Frazier, number 2 batter for the Pirates. 4-2 Cubs. Oh, it's over here. Okay. In and over. Middle of 3, it's 4-2 Cubs. Come on, Star Sports here.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning. And Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season.
Okay, everything on there is, I mean, first, besides stolen bases in the first, 10th in the NL, and then first, second, first, 23rd in the MLB. I mean, look at that. Besides stolen bases, which we still have 56, that's Hayward right there. Run per game over 5.5, average 283, and OPS is like 500 something. Okay, 2 runners on, 2 outs in the 4th, and then Joe Beckett. Come on, let's go. Okay, here we go. It's the last about of the episode. 0 for 3 in the game, man. 450, which is not. I'm 0 for 3 with a fly out to the center fielder, fly out to the right fielder, and a line out to the right fielder. Okay, I didn't get the guess. I guess I did guess it. I just not the location, but the pitch. I just said the 14 fastball, 2-seam fastball, and a slider. The last guy I know had a slurve. Man, I thought that was. Also, it looks like it's going to end on an 0 for 4. Not a great episode. Not one a home run. Is still for us. Here's my touch. Not one home run. I was 33 feet off the desk, off my my home run desk, and that only home run in the episode by really I saw by or hit by me. Saw by the other. Saw when I was basically. A home run that I hit, a home run that my teammate hit when I was on base, or a home run when the other team hit when I was playing defense. Well, hold that thought. I still have one more chance to maybe break this over. 4-seam fastball, changeup, splitter, and a curveball. Darn it! So I down on base, but I'm 0 for 5 in the game. See, this is not well, let me put it that way. So, 1-2 count of Brian, who's 1 for 3 with a single, and then he also has a walk. That doesn't count as official play appearance. 1-2 count. Count by first baseman, we're up 7-2. And we win. So, great episode team-wide. I think we only lost, I mean, we went, what? I think we went 6-1? 6-1? 6-1 in the episode. Only thing we lost was the first. No, we went 5-2. 5-2. I went 0 for 5. Russell's top player went 0 for 2, 2 runs scored. Budson went 2 for 4. Swarbride's pinch hit 1 for 1. So that wasn't a great ending as we. So I mean now so I'm gonna continue playing. Obviously, I have to do what my dad told me in a second. But I have to play one more game. There's 6 games up before the All-Star break, and then I'm going to play the Rays at Astros game, winner take all game 3 of the LDS, and the winner of that game plays the Twins in the LTS. And the day 1 of that, LTS between the Twins or the or between the Rays or A's, or not the Rays or A's, the Astros and Rays, or it's game 1 of that series will be the Twins versus the Rays or Astros. I'm going to play the rest of this 6 games. I think it was like, what, 3 against the Mets. We have a day off on that Monday. 3 against the Mets, 3 against the Blue Jays. Well, in New York at Citi Field, and then in Toronto at Rogers Center. Okay, time to close on the board. Jets episode. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 49 of the Star Force Road to the Show series. See you in episode number 49, which will be the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Den. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And you know, bacon and dough tub.